Hey, everybody. I'm Renaud, and you're on the Uncompromised Coach video here. So we're gonna have a quick conversation today about two things that every coach should be holding in their hands while they coach. I do tons of one-on-one coaching, mentoring sessions. People from all over the world, different religions, different backgrounds, blah blah blah. It's all the same thing. We're all the same at the end of the day. We all ultimately have the same agenda in our lives, and that's to really reunite with God, with source, with truth, with conscience, with universal mind, whatever you call it. Doesn't make a difference. Most clients are not coming with that as an agenda, in case you didn't know. um, but what are the things that we need to be paying attention to? You'll see why I'm laughing in a second here, why this is related. Because in one hand, we have to have very clear, what is the specific agenda of this conversation you're having with a client? All right. Now, let me just even back up a little more. The reason I'm laughing is because uh, clients have nested agendas. We all have nested agendas. We have kind of like the great agenda of why we're here on earth. We have an agenda of, in the moment. We have an agenda for ourselves over time. We've got different parts of ourselves competing for attention. The part that tells us to go have the Reese's peanut butter cup, the part that tells us to have a spinach shake, spinach smoothie or something like that. And so we have multiple agendas. All the more reason why, as a coach, in your right hand, you want to hold on tight. You want to get it and then hold on tight to the clear agenda. What specifically does this person want to get from this phone call? Now, like I said before, I'm going to talk about agendas in a separate video. But I've had plenty of conversations and even, somewhat light arguments with colleagues of mine who've been doing this as long as I have, 20, 25 years, about, do you need an agenda? And plenty of coaches say, no, you don't need an agenda. Let the coaches just come with, like, no. People come to you because they want something. They wrote down on a piece of paper and started their coaching with you that they want $1 million, they want to find a husband, and they want to get closer to God, or whatever their three things are, right? So you don't just show up every week with, oh, what do you want to talk about today? As if you don't have those three main things that they're coming for. So like I said, we're going to go into these in greater detail later. But for now, let's just hold on. In your right hand, you're going to get a clear agenda. You're never going to forget about it. It's what you circle back to. It's your muster point together as you conspire, coach and client together, as to why they're talking, why they're sharing this story, why they are crying, why they sound so flat, if this is what they're after. What does this have to do with this that we're holding in our right hand? Okay? All right. Hold that tightly in your right hand. Don't ever let go, baby. All right. In your left hand, you're going to be holding the client's, what you might call their bigger agenda. Now, I'm not going crazy, crazy big here. Like I said, there's nested agendas. I would say it's probably the agenda, maybe second down, maybe third in priority, but it's huge. The agenda you're holding in the right hand is, who do they have to be? Who are they at their best? Now you're probably thinking, wait, how's that second or third down? You have to stick around for that video, which, like I said, I'll do probably pretty soon. And if I don't do it, somebody remind me that I should be doing it. But in your left hand, you've got to be holding, who does the client need to be? Who are they at their best? Here's why. Because you may be really motivating and you may be able to get me to do something to get closer towards the fulfillment of this agenda over here. But if you do, then I'm relying on you. I'm relying on your pump, your focus, your commitment, your clarity, your drive, your inspiration. And all of those things are going to be unavailable to me tomorrow or next week or 3 years from now. So our job as coaches is to help our clients get clearer and clearer. I don't want to say that. What I want them to do is to have quicker and easier access to the richest, deepest part of him or herself. All right. And the more that I help my clients, right, tap into who they're being, who are they at their best. And you do that through a vision, you do that through values, you do that through what I call personal standards. You do that through, think about somebody that they admire. And what you're doing is evoking qualities of being. Help them experience those things right now. Now, if you'll get really clear about what they want, right, you'll notice resistance. You'll notice there's a problem. I don't know how to go from A to B. But if you get me sufficiently in the experience of being a powerful man, of being a man of integrity or clarity or focus or compassion or sensitivity or what have you, this guy is going to get the job done over here with what I came for. All right. All right. Well, there's your 1-2 punch, everybody, to doing outstanding coaching. And without those two things, you're in a lot of trouble. So make sure every coaching session, without delay, get really clear about what you're doing today for your right hand. And then second, you're paying attention to who they're being, their voice, how they're moving, the speed of their voice, right? The quality of it, the certainly the words they use, their emotions, all these things that are coming up that are creating an experience or revealing an experience. And your job is to help, amongst other things, craft that experience that's authentic to them about being sensitive or powerful or compassionate or rigorous or of integrity. So as they embody this, increasingly they embody it, they embody it, they embody it, they embody it. They feel comfortable with you. They feel good about it with you in a safe place, right? In this quiet one-on-one relationship. And as they feel comfortable, then you're going to create some homework. Okay, what will you do how will you bring these qualities to this thing? Oh, now they're resourceful. Now they're going to get the job done. And off they go. And as they do the thing, they are reinforcing those qualities, which they didn't have maybe as quick or deep access to prior. Your job is to continue to give them more homework. How else can you articulate these qualities in your life this week? What else will you do? And then you come back, they'll come back next week and you'll have worked it and worked it and worked it and worked it so that they're now stronger and more powerful in the world, actually using these qualities. All right. You know what to do. If it makes sense, give me a thumbs up. If it doesn't, let me know that in the comments, and I'll create some clarity somehow, whether it's in the comments or another video for y'all. Leave also in the comments any questions you have that you'd like me to field and make a little video out of. I try to keep these things short and tight, get my New York on and talk kind of quickly because y'all can understand at a rapid rate, and what you want is the content, right? To become the most uncompromised coach you can be in the shortest period of time. So that said, guys, go make it a great day. Don't compromise. And